Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this April the 29th, 2025. I'm hoping everybody had a great Tuesday out there so far. Everybody had a great Tuesday evening. Hope everybody continue to stay safe and well, and also enjoy the weather, because the only weather you got. Okay, in today's video, we're going to be talking about this storm system here bringing severe weather to portions of the northeastern U.S., all the way back down into Texas. Got another little storm system here over here in portions of Colorado, back into portions of Arizona and New Mexico. Another storm system here moving through portions of Montana, back through Idaho, Oregon, and portions of Northern California, a little bit in Washington State as well. Got another activity out here in the Eastern Pacific, also up around St. John's Island, also Nova Scotia, New Brunswick area as well. Also got scattered activity down across South America, and more activity in the Eastern Pacific as well. Alright, if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. Also like these videos, share these videos, and let's continue to get the show on the road here, folks. Alright, you can see here we got some thunderstorms and showers from portions of just south of D.C. through Virginia to North Carolina, northern South Carolina, down to Georgia, and Alabama, also in the portions of Mississippi, also to Louisiana, Texas, New Mexico, Kansas, over towards South Dakota, portions of Wyoming, Nebraska, and up towards Michigan, and also Wisconsin region as well. Got some severe weather down in Texas and the Arkansas and Oklahoma region. Flash flooding and heavy rain in that vicinity once again as well, from Texas into Missouri. Also, we got some showers down across the Florida Keys. Also, more shower activity in portions of Montana, North Dakota, and portions of Montana. Mixed precipitation in Montana to Wyoming to Colorado, Utah, portions of Idaho, Nevada, and the California mountain range as well. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Wednesday. Alright, here's a look at your Thursday forecast. Now you can see we got a little bit of mixed precipitation in California, over toward Utah, Colorado, and a little bit in portions of South Dakota. Shower activity up in portions of North Dakota, down in the portions of South Dakota as well. Also in the Minnesota, also in Wisconsin, northern Michigan, around Lake Superior. Also South Canada, got thunderstorms and showers around Lake Huron, to portion of Michigan, Wisconsin, to Iowa, to Kansas, to Oklahoma, Colorado, New Mexico, to Texas, to Louisiana, to portions of the upstate of South Carolina, western North Carolina, to Virginia, to D.C., Delaware, up to portions of New York State, Maine, also towards southeast Canada as well, around Ottawa, Canada, and Ontario, Canada region as well. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Thursday. Alright, here's a look at your current watches ward advisory map, your location across the nation. Alright, you can see here we got some severe thunderstorm watches up here in portions of New York State and the portion of Pennsylvania, with ongoing severe thunderstorm warnings in the yellow. Special weather statements up around the Boston area, down in the portion of Connecticut, Rhode Island area, even a little bit in portions of New York, portion of Pennsylvania. Got more severe thunderstorm warnings and watches in effect for portions of Ohio, down into portions of Kentucky. Also, we've got severe thunderstorm watches and severe thunderstorm warnings and tornado warnings and watches across Texas and Oklahoma. Flood watches here in the green for portions of North Texas, Oklahoma, portions of Nebraska, Arkansas, and also in the Missouri. Also got wind advisories, also some freeze warnings and frost advisory across Michigan region as well, and also some air quality alerts in portions of southern areas of Arizona. Alright, the river flood warning still continues for portion of Indiana, also in the portion of Illinois to Arkansas to Louisiana, portion of Mississippi region as well. Got small craft advisory, gale warning from Maine all the way down to the Wakefield, Virginia region, and then again from the southern Florida to the Florida Keys, a little bit across southeast Texas. Then again from portions of Southern California up to portion of Oregon State. Hawaii and Chain Island looks good. So that one island to the north got flood advisories there. Also we got small craft advisory, gale warning, freeze and spray warnings around the Alaska regions as well. Alright, let's move on to the Storm Prediction Center overview. We're going to show you that for tonight. You can see here is the satellite radar composite across the area. Or just radar, excuse me. But you can see the rate is shower activity, a little bit of snow activity over Canada, shower activity back in Montana to Idaho. Excuse me. Also more shower activity through portions of areas of Utah and the portion of Colorado, New Mexico, Arizona. There's that severe weather down across Texas, all the way in the portion of Oklahoma, and also the portions of Arkansas, and you can see more up here in portions of Tennessee and the portion of Ohio. Then again up here from Pennsylvania to New York State, also stretching into Southeast Canada region as well, and a little bit of activity across South Georgia, Southeast Alabama, and much of Florida, and the Big Bend area of Florida as well. Alright, the convective outlook looks like this. We can get to it. Here we go. There's the enhanced risk over Texas. Also again from portion of Indiana all the way into portion of New York State. Slight risk from New York State back into Texas. Marginal risk also from Texas all the way into portions of New Hampshire and Vermont, and also portion of Michigan region as well. Current watches should be look like this. There's the blue is severe thunderstorm watches. There's the red tornado watches, and you see that over Texas and Oklahoma. More over Ohio, and also portion of Kentucky with thunderstorm watches there, Pennsylvania and New York State. MDS discussion. There's a little bit over portion of Oklahoma, Texas, talking about that severe thunderstorm watch, and also this in the portion of West Virginia and Pennsylvania. Storm reports came in this afternoon. Looked like this. We had one tornado report that was over Oklahoma. Damage and wind report. We had 340. 8 of them were damaging winds from Texas all the way through Oklahoma to Missouri to Illinois, Indiana, portion of Kentucky, Ohio, into Pennsylvania, northern West Virginia, portion of eastern Michigan, even New York State. Large hail, we had 38 reports of them stretching from Texas all the way into New York State, and the total number of reports currently stands at 379, but I do believe they will add on a little more as we continue to roll forward. Alright, elevated fire risk for portions of the northeastern U.S. down towards the mid-Atlantic, also over to portions of Texas and New Mexico region. And let's take a look at the severe weather outlook for your Wednesday. Alright, looks like this here. You can see general thunderstorm from Reno, Nevada, Fresno, California, far east of Richmond, Virginia, to Charlotte, North Carolina, just northwest of Columbia, South Carolina, down toward Columbus, Georgia, also down toward Corpus Christi, Texas. Marginal risk look from San Antonio all the way up to Cincinnati, Ohio, and also toward portions of Springfield and Hannibal area. Then from Waco all the way to Little Rock, Norman, Oklahoma. You're included in the slight risk. The tornado probability looks like this. We have 5 and 2% in the green, 5% in the brown. That's the highest chance of severe for a large tornado or two. Damage and wind look like this. Marginal risk, that would be from San Antonio to Cincinnati, that's 5%. Waco to Little Rock is 15%. Alright, large hail looks like this. A little bit up here in portions of southern Illinois over toward Louisville, Kentucky area, and then Amarillo, Texas to San Antonio. Here's that 15% around the Dallas and Waco area for large hail. Alright, let's move on to day number 3, and it's going to be like this here. Okay, still waiting on it to come on. Here we go. Marginal risk from San Antonio. Far north is Buffalo, New York, Rochester. We have a general thunderstorm from Portland, Oregon, to just north of Columbia, South Carolina, to New Orleans, all the way back toward Fresno, California, all the way up towards Bismarck, North Dakota. Probability looked like this. 5% from San Antonio, all the way to Buffalo, New York, including Cleveland, Ohio, all the way back down to Bowling Green, Kentucky, also Memphis, Tennessee regions as well. Alright, well, I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe if you have not. Like these videos, share these videos, and let's see if we can get to that 600 subscriber mark. Greatly appreciate it if we can get that far. Tell your family, friends, neighbor about the Mike Bass Weather Forecast channel. Send them my way. Love to have them. And we'll catch you back in the next one. So have a wonderful Tuesday evening, folks. Take care and also enjoy the weather, because it's the only weather you got.